Sometimes you just have to trust the process, adding ingredients to let your taste buds travel. Lamb ribs are one of the last affordable cuts still out there, and they make for a seriously underrated snack or meal. And I grabbed these from my butcher Mick out at Gippsland Premium Meats. Just need to cut them into singles, like that. Now these little meaty lamb sticks are going into a non-reactive bowl. Now I can already hear some of you warming up your keyboards saying, he's Aussie, he's not Indian. Well, let's change that narrative. Into the same bowl as the ribs, we want to throw in 1 cup of Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, half a cup of minced up onion, 3 cloves of minced garlic, 2 teaspoons of chopped coriander, or cilantro for those of you who don't know it's coriander, 2 teaspoons of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and half a teaspoon of black pepper. Now you want to mix up all of the ingredients around the lamb ribs and you want to massage it in properly. Just don't make it weird, we're just making lamb ribs. Now we just need to cover it up and we're going to put it in the fridge for an hour. Yogurt doesn't just marinate, it's a tenderising ninja that sneak attacks meat fibres. Today we are firing up the 57cm Weber kettle, the undisputed champion of backyard barbecue. We're also pairing it up with a Kettle Kone, and in my backyard it is known as the vortex of flavour. And for fuel we're using original heat beads briquettes because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And we're aiming for 240 degrees Celsius of indirect heat. Sorry for those people that still cling on to imperial measurements. And once the lid's back on, make sure all the vents are wide open and we're going to allow that grill to warm up for 10 minutes. If you can't wait 10 minutes, give it at least 1/6 of an hour. This cook is going to take 30 minutes, and you know what that means. If you follow my beer timer, it's going to be a 1 beer cook. The beer timer accuracy is 30 minutes per beer. Unless you're drinking scotch, then time slows down a little bit. Now that the grill is warmed up and the coals are nice and hot, we can give the grill a light spray of oil to stop stickage. Then just start placing the ribs in a circle around the outer edge of the grill, because this is where that high indirect heat does its best work. Because we're not cooking directly over flames, fat flare-ups are off the menu, which also means less drama and more crispy bits. Put the lid back on and start a timer. Time for a backyard science lesson. Did you know the Weber lid vent creates a hot spot? As the cold oxygen is sucked up through the bowl vents, up through our fuel, and then pushed back out to the outer edges of the grill. It is then forced back out through this lid vent. So, to ensure you get even cooking, I recommend not lifting the lid and turning it 1/3 of the way every 10 minutes during the cook. That Weber lid vent acts like a heat sniper, so turn or burn. After 30 minutes of smelling absolute deliciousness, we can have a look. Oh, look at the colour on them. Absolutely perfect. They can now all come off the grill and be served up straight away. If your taste buds just packed their bags and packed a one-way ticket to Flavour Town, give it a like, hit the subscribe button and share this video with a mate who still thinks all Indian food comes in a plastic takeaway container. Forgive me, Father, because I've grilled something so divine, I don't want to pass the plate. Amen. I'll be the judge on how divine they are. Oh. Smart. Now this is definitely one of those dishes you just don't want to share. Would you share that with anyone? Not a chance.